Mamelodi Sundowns is taking on Chippa United in another game that gives us a lot of things to talk about. Orlando Pirates currently, the game should be finished by now. They're playing against Golden Arrows. They've won that game convincingly, in my opinion, which gives us a lot of things to talk about. We'll talk about Derby on Friday, somewhere there. But today, just want to talk about how the league is shaping up because this game, which Sundowns is going to be playing against Chippa United, this result influences everything. I'm thinking the technical team, whoever's watching Pirates at the moment play, at the very same time, Chippa United are playing for the top 8 spot. It's not secured with 2 games left after they play this game against Mamelodi Sundowns. Welcome back to the pod once more. If this is your first time watching such a video or this kind of video, please don't forget to subscribe. Please do like as well and click on that notification bell. Helps you to be the first person to be able to get notified whenever we drop videos. So, what can I say, man? Look, I'm an easy man with each and every game Sundowns plays because as we get closer and closer to the end of the season, it looks very easy for them. I'm just hopeful this game can help us to unpack or at least because I have hope in Utabo September because with the departure of Okwanele Kopo, cheaper in the first round of matches or what's in the first part of the season looked they were convincing. No results were fluctuating, but the recruitment and from the technical staff, Morgan Mamila coming back and all these things, they look like a side, yeah, top 4, top 5, top 8 kind of. I don't see them being relegated, but they one of the sides that make it interesting whenever they play Sundowns. They don't really lose by a very big margin. And I think there was a game I watched 2 seasons back at the the Sundowns of Rulani. Sundowns had to really win at the last minute, last second by Peter Shalida, which was a set piece. So with them improving the technical team and having quite a few young players, loans and all these things, being brought in and having a good technical team with the Tabo September, um, it's going to be something to look into or to think about it. How is cheaper think? What is cheaper thinking exactly? Do they go all out? Because anyways, if they lose the game by just defending deep and not really creating much chances, or do they go for a draw, consolidate, and a draw is not really comfortable for Mamelodi Sundowns because they're currently sitting on 61 points. Pirates win today will put Pirates on 52 with 2 games in hand still. So that doesn't really, if you are chasing the title and you want to make sure that number 2 doesn't get away with anything and with 2 games left, this game could be critical because if they win, I mean, the next 2 games they're going to be playing, regardless of who's the opponent, regardless of how they're going to apply, it will secure the title for Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, with Ichipa United, maybe what we are looking into is the players who are going to be marketing themselves. Because, I mean, they're playing for the contracts, yes, but I wonder these kind of games, the last couple of games, a lot of players are selling themselves because these clubs are looking to offload a lot of players, contract renewals, cancellations, whatever the case may be. So games like this where there's a lot of eyes, scouts, coaches, whoever they're looking to beef up their squad. So I'm guessing you'd see a different kind of approach in terms of players, regardless of how the teams are going to be setting up. But another thing that I appreciate with this team, which is the Sundowns, is the players that they've brought in and the improvement, the upward trajectory, slow that you kind of see. We've seen Tashwick. Why do I say? Yeah, it's Tashwick Matthews, right? Picking up form because he's been given more minutes under Mikel Cardoso. You also have Agram Reyners, which is imagine him and Lucas Ribeiro on 13. Ikram Reynolds is on 11 goals this season. They're on double figures at the very least. They're giving the league some sort of decency. So if Ribeiro can land on 15 or 18 somewhere there, maybe Reyners can also get 15 goals. That could be good. I mean, it's a good chase. Imagine having two players from the same team chasing that golden boot. So for me, I've loved how they've used or they've utilized Ikram in this particular situation. I'm kind of jealous. I'm kind of, I see this for my own team, which is the Kaiser Chiefs, just to put it out there. And these are the kind of things that we want to see. You don't only want to see a team playing well, but you want to see players individually, their game improving. I mean, simple example I could make for this one. We bought Dupree. Regardless of, we can debate in terms of environment, his numbers and injuries and all these other things. But his game is more or less the same as how he was at Stellenbosch, as opposed to Ikram, where he's improving his numbers, goal contributions. He's landed on 20, I think. Either it's the first time where he's improved from his previous season, and he looks very seasoned at the age the way he is. Doesn't look like he's succumbing to the pressure of coming to a team like Sundowns, where you actually have to win or play a very, very strong game or a beautiful game each and every game. So he's not, um, with the competition that they have with Abu Peter, the new signings, Abu Saleh, and everyone, because each and every player there, they know that each and every position has two or three players. So you always have to be on your A game. So that's what I really appreciate and I'm jealous of, because that's the kind of mentality I want to see in my own team. So tomorrow's game, I think sitting down watching it, as much as it's so predictable because the playing lines of how Sundowns apply themselves is so predictable, but it's equally sad that the DS or the Betway Premiership teams do not have any sort of plan against them. But it's going to be interesting tactically how Tabo September is going to be setting up against Sundowns. I think for him, it won't be pragmatic. He'll be probably trying to push him forward a bit, and it may be a tempo kind of game. I'm thinking Sundowns may rotate a couple of players, obviously saving one or two players, maybe waiting for the final. I think is it next week or is it still too early? No, it's too early. So yeah. Yeah, so I don't think he's going to be as pragmatic as I would expect him to be, looking at the fact that they also are looking for qualifying for the top eight. I think the season could be decently. I think they're not really an ambitious team like the rest of the other teams, probably trying to improve their season. I think as long as they've maintained their status and they've managed to be in a comfortable position, that's the only thing they're chasing for. But a draw could be enough. But if they concede early, could be good for Kaiser Chiefs because obviously they drop points. So if you're a Kaiser Chiefs fan, definitely sure you'll be watching tomorrow's game. You'll be wishing cheaper to drop points because if they win or even a draw, it's not good for Kaiser Chiefs at the moment because the next two games are very important. But staying on Sundowns' history-making season here, which is going to be, it looks too easy for them. Um, like I said, man, it's good to see such a display from the team. They've changed coaches. They've made so many changes in a short space of time. I think it's them having that international standard of maintaining what they have at the moment, which is trying to make sure that they challenge Champions League every season, they challenge for the title, they challenge for everything they're playing for. So um, I just love the way they've picked up or form from the two losses or from Champions League and losing out on the Nedbank Cup and now finding their form. So I'm not expecting much changes from tomorrow, but I would like to see them. I'd like to see players being rested, Tembazwane being given more minutes because we're playing our qualifiers very soon, and I'd like to see him back on. But apart from that, it's going to be interesting. We're going to be covering a Club World Cup very soon, June. So For me, I'm excited that Sundowns going to be playing there. So it's good for South African football, in my opinion. But they should wrap this league very quickly for me. Tomorrow, this game is important for them. Should they solidify a win, I strongly believe they would have won this title. With 2 games left, with a 6 point gap, Pirates have got a lot to do. And now they will be very under pressure because if they lose the next 2 games, it leaves them with a lot to deal with. Where now Sundowns don't just need a draw or two draws actually from the last 2 games would be enough if they win tomorrow's game. So it's very important. It's a very, very important game. Do not undermine it. Don't think it's just a midweek game. It's important. Everyone, you'll see the intensity, the mentality, the tackles. You'll see just in your body language to show you how important that game is. But should they win it for me, it's historic. I mean, Sunderland is turning this league into a farmers league, but I said it in my previous video, and I'm calling it even now. Sunderland's going to win their 8th title. Pirates is making it interesting, I understand, but the more I look at that team, and the more I'm thinking, they should be able to wrap it up. But that's what I have for you for this week in regards to the discussion and what to expect in terms of the conversations around Sundowns and what they've achieved so far. Let's see what happens. And I'll be covering the Derby, Nedbank final, amathikiti angazi bekenzakalani ngawo, systems. You couldn't buy tickets in, imagine. So we're going to be covering that on Friday. But if you've made it this far, I want to say appreciate you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and tune in to another video that I'm going to be dropping anytime soon. Shop, all the best. Signing out.